Hi guys, and welcome to my channel, Changing Phases Tarot. So happy to have you here with me today. Now today's reading is the monthly reading for December 2021 for all of the signs. For the reading, I'll be using the Star Spinner Tarot deck. I will do a 3-card draw at the end as well, so stick around for that using the Muse Tarot and pulling an oracle card from the Sacred Traveler Oracle card deck. Just a huge thank you to all of my continued subscribers. For new people watching today, if you like what you hear, then I hope that you will give the video a like and think about subscribing. I would love to have you following me. Also, just an apology, I did not get to the mid-monthly readings for November. It was just a very busy time, so apologies for that, but I will be doing the December mid-monthly in a couple of weeks, and I've already started working on the 2022 readings for all of the signs, which I will also be posting, so check those out. If you're interested in a personal reading, obviously these readings that I put out on YouTube are general, so if you would like a more personalized reading, all the information can be found in the description box below this video. And for those of you looking for sort of more content, shorter content, more regular content, you can find me on TikTok. I'm at Changing Phases Tarot. All right, so I do hope that you all have a wonderful month, last month of the year. For those of you having birthdays this month, happy birthday to you all. And I look forward to seeing all of the signs in a second for the reading. Hi Leo, hope you're doing well. I'm here to get into your reading. So I have been shuffling off camera, but I will give the deck a few more shuffles. Spirit, what are the messages for Leo? Okay, that one flipped over. We have the Hermit, Major Arcana number 9. Messages for Leo for the month of December. What does Leo need to know? Leo, we're going to do a 10-card Celtic cross spread. Then I'll pull an additional oracle card, and we will end with the 3-card yes or no spread. Okay, so starting off with the Hermit. The Hermit is associated with the sign of Virgo. You might be dealing with a Virgo. Crossed by the 7 of Wands. In the deep past, you have the Knight of Chalices. Recent past, you have the 4 of Swords. Crowning your reading, message from your higher self, you have Fortitude. This is the Strength card, number 8 of the Major Arcana. In the near future, you have the 10 of Wands. You appear as the 5 of Coins. Surrounding you in your environment, you have the 7 of Coins. Hopes and fears, you have the 9 of Wands. And outbound energy, you have, this is number 13 of the Major Arcana, Death. Bottom of the deck, you have the 4 of Coins, 4 of Pentacles as your overall energy. And if we look immediately beneath it, it's the Fool card, the 0 of the Major Arcana. So if we take these two together, you know, there's a definite focus here on stability, foundation. You know, the 4 in the Tarot, it has to do with foundations, right? So it's very stable energy. It's coin, so earth energy. It has to do with the money that you earn, material possessions, home, family. Sometimes the 4 of Coins is referred to as the Miser card because, and this deck does show it quite different, right? But usually the 4 of Pentacles, it will have somebody, you know, clutching the pentacles, like trying to hold on to what they have. But by doing so, they are making that energy, the flow of, you know, the money coming in, money going out, they're making it become stagnant, right? So there's a need for money to flow, right? So it's you need to work hard, earn your money, spend money, pay your bills, try to save a bit, but there needs to be this flow of money. But, as a foundational, your focus on your foundations, focus on the home, the family, your earnings, your money. And it's interesting because you have in the, in this sort of the last or towards the second half of the month, it goes from the 4 to 5 to 7 of coins. And actually, if we take this, there's the 6 of coins right here and the 3 of coins. Yeah, there's such a focus on your finances. It goes 4, 5, 6, 7, right? But there is a progression here. So I feel that, as you're heading through the month, there's a progression. Things are heading in the right direction. But, you might be a little concerned. You still might be a bit worried about your finances. And it could just be because this time of the year, the month of December is a month where a lot of people do celebrate. It's the holiday season. So you might end up spending more than the normal, buying presents, the food, the gifts. So there's like a concern here. There's a worry about feeling that you're out in the cold. But with the 5 of Pentacles, there is always help. Help is always available. And the help is with the 6 of coins here. The 6, it's like, this can be you asking for help from somebody. It could be you helping somebody. It's the, when you have enough for yourself, you can give and help others. It doesn't necessarily have to be money. The 6 of coins can be like giving of yourself, giving of your time. So this can be you volunteering, helping out other people. But there is, there's a progression, there's an improvement. You have a new cycle starting up with the Fool card showing up here. But a focus on your finances as you move through the month. Let's get to the center of your spread. So you have the Hermit, who is, he's a spiritual figure, wise, a sage, goes off into the mountains in search of that knowledge, that, he's carrying this light representing his, inner guidance, the inner light, spiritual, the intuition. He's also, he is a seeker of knowledge and truth, the Hermit. And he's crossed by what could help or hinder that is the 7 of Wands, which is, it represents like standing your ground, right? You can see, well, this one, it actually shows it a bit differently, but usually you'll have the 6 of Wands sort of facing the person, and then, they're there defending themselves. So there's a need to stand up for yourself, defend yourself. And sometimes the 7 of Wands shows up when, if you think about the 6 of Wands that comes immediately before it, that is you standing out, right? You receiving accolades for a job well done. It's you getting the job. It's a card of success. And sometimes when that happens, there can be, a little bit of jealousy. People might start sort of coming at you or coming after what you have. So there might be a need to defend yourself. You might need to defend your point of view as well with this, Wands, it's fire energy. So it has to do with the work that you do. It can be creative projects and endeavors, business ventures, and then your own drive, determination, and ambition for doing those things. So, what could help or hinder this spiritual quest or, this desire for knowledge? It can be kind of digging in and defending yourself, defending your point of view here. In the deep past, there's an offer with the Knight of Chalices. This is the Knight of Cups. It's the Prince Charming, right? He's showing up with this Holy Grail. Could be a water sign individual, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But typically the knights, they go off on quests and they bring back offers. So this could be an offer of love. It could be, an offer to do with, you know, a job or really any area of your life, but it's one that typically will make you happy, you feel good about, right? It's this, could be a new relationship starting up, that, you know, the offer of a new relationship, the beginning phases of that relationship. And then you have this card of, another card of retreat, right? But it has to do with recovery. The Four of Swords in the recent past, it can be just taking this time out to mentally recover, right? With it being swords, swords is air energy, so it has to do with the mind. It's the suit of our, the intellect. It's how we also communicate our thoughts to other people. So it can be, you know, a retreating. It can also have to do with actual recovery. So recovering from a surgery can be, you know, healing emotionally, physically, taking this time out that you need. And, you know, this could call on you to really have to dig deep and find that inner strength and determination, you know, to do that, to get through this period, right? And you also have, if I just look across, I'm trying to pull this down so you can see it. If we look here, I mean, you have the 10 of Wands sitting right next to the 9 of Wands, right? So you might need to have this inner strength in order to face, you know, what you have coming in here. And you're fearing a hurt, or you're fearing some type of, you know, obstacle or something that's going to come up that is going to sort of knock you down, and you're going to need to have that inner strength to get back up and to keep going, to make it to this 10 of Wands, because 10s in the tarot, they represent endings, right? This is the ending of a cycle. Can be, you know, the ending of a particular chapter at the place where you work. You might be, you know, getting a promotion, moving up. It can be leaving behind, so leaving a place of work, going to in a new direction. But it's a particularly hard, you know, difficult period that's coming to an end, very tiring. Sometimes the 10 of Wands shows up when you've been really, you know, working too hard, working too many hours, picking up the extra shifts, doing your fair share plus somebody else's or everybody else's. You know, there's a lot here. And you can see that the little fairy, I mean, she looks very, very tired, very down. And you know, the 9 of Wands in your hopes or fears, you're fearing that there's like one last thing. You just want to get to the end of whatever this is. You know, you want this new beginning to start up. What comes after the 10 of Wands, it goes back to the Ace. So it's a new start, a new beginning. And that's what you're hoping for, right? I've already talked about the coins here with the 5, the 7. You head out of the month with, and into the next year with the beautiful energy. It's the Scorpio, right? Scorpio is associated with the death card. It's death, which is death and rebirth. So through death comes new life. So it's a significant ending to something, a period in your life, to something that's going on, whether this is, you know, a relationship, a job, a chapter in your life, can be a way of thinking. It is an ending. And then there's a new beginning that starts up, right? And the new beginning can only happen because of the ending. So there is, you know, as you head into the new year, there's a significant, something significant coming to an end for you. Yeah. And it's, you know, it's a positive. Yeah. I know sometimes when they see the death card, they might not understand that, you know, it's not actually talking about death. It's talking about, you know, the death of something, like of a situation, of a cycle. So there's closure here, right? There's closure, there's new things starting up again, new cycles starting up for you. And you're heading in, and you do have that, right? If we go back to the cards that were at the bottom of the deck, 4 of Pentacles, the 6 of Pentacles, and the Fool card. So there's the new beginning with the Fool card, right? A new cycle starting up for you. Let's go ahead and get you an additional oracle card. So one additional message for Leo. What else does Leo need to hear? One additional message for the sign of Leo. What does Leo need to know? One additional message for Leo. Okay, we'll do one last shuffle. And divide the deck. Okay, and you have begin now. Take your first step. Yeah, and he is off on a brand new path there. Let me read you the main ideas from the guidebook for this one. So it says, begin now. Every journey starts with the first step. There is no moment better than the present one to begin. You may not feel ready, but nevertheless, it's now time to start. A new cycle is beginning. Exactly. Just what I was just saying, right? Wipe the slate clean and get going. Release familiar routines, stagnant situations, or challenging relationships that no longer support or empower you. You are at the end of an old cycle and beginning a new and exciting one. Set your sails for a new horizon. Yeah, that's beautiful. So that does tie in perfectly with what we were just talking about. All right, so last thing we're going to do then, Leo, is, let me get these cards. While I shuffle, okay, I'd like you to formulate your question. So whatever it is that you would like an answer to. Okay, and then I will pull 3 cards and you will choose the card that you feel has the answer to your question, okay? All right, so you have card number 1, card number 2, and if you need to pause the video so that you can focus on the cards, go right ahead, or card number 3. Okay, if you chose card number 1, so this is the Hanged Muse, or the Hanged Man. It's number 12 of the Major Arcana. I would say this would be a maybe, and I try not to give maybes as answers, but, you know, the Hanged Man is typically a positive energy, right? It has to do with seeing things from a new perspective. She's in this difficult sort of position here, right? Uncomfortable position. But it's necessary in order for her to gain the clarity of mind, the perspective that she needs, right? So it can also represent like a slight delay. It might be a delay in something happening, but there's divine timing at play. So there's a reason for the delay, right? There are things going on behind the scenes. So it's not that it won't happen, but you know, you might have to go through this time or this, you know, period of waiting first, which is why I'll say it's more of a maybe than a definite yes. If you went with card 2, you have the 3 of Emotions. This is the 3 of Cups, so this would be a yes card. The 3 of Cups is about celebrations, right? It can be as simple as getting together with friends and, you know, meeting up for a drink, to celebrating something significant like a promotion, new job, celebrating news of a pregnancy, birth of a child, an engagement. You know, it is a card of celebration, water energy. So you could be dealing with a water sign, yeah, with the 3 of Emotions, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I don't think I said the sign that goes with the Hangman over here. So that's associated with the sign of Pisces, so more water energy. But card 2 is positive, so this will be a yes. 3s in the tarot also do represent growth and, you know, growth potential, expansion. So this is a yes. If you went with card number 3, you have another card number 3. Oh yeah, it is card number 3, and it's the 3 of Materials. So this is another 3, and the 3 of Materials, or 3 of Pentacles, it can sometimes represent needing to work with other people, so partnering up with other people. It represents celebrating some type of milestone. So it is positive, as it's celebration. But then there's also a need to possibly partner up with others, right? Work with others on a project, go into business with other people. It's earth energy, right? But it's a 3, so growth potential again. And this would be positive. So this would be a yes. So we have a maybe for card 1, a yes for card 2, and a yes for card 3. Okay, well, I do hope that the messages have helped, Leo. I thank you for joining me today. I look forward to reading for you again, and just know that I'm sending you much peace, love, and light for a wonderful month of December. Bye for now.